We just had an amazing conversation with a Canadian, that's right, I said Canadian, up and coming artist. Hi,
I'm Hercia.
I'm Telly.
And we are the HerCastleGirls.
Hi there.
What is going on, everyone? If you like videos about entertainment, pop culture, lifestyle, fashion, this is the channel for you. You just go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
We just had an amazing conversation with a Canadian, that's right, I said Canadian, up and coming artist.
Josh Alexander, who is an incredible songwriter, incredible singer, and we were chatting with him about his new Christmas single. Yes, he has a new holiday track out. It's called Stormy Haze.
Wow.
And go ahead and listen to it wherever you listen to your music.
Yes.
Go ahead and listen to it. It is an awesome track. If you love the idea of sad Christmas songs, emotional Christmas songs that make you feel the feels, this is the song for you, so you definitely need to check that out. But you also need to check out this interview that we did with Josh today.
Check it out.
We are so excited to have
a moment.
Yes, this is quite a moment for us. We're always excited when we get to interview Canadian talent on the HerCastleGirls channel. And today we have Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander is an emerging singer-songwriter right out of the lovely, lovely Quebec. And already Josh is getting recognition for being a very good songwriter, emotional, taking you through the emotional roller coaster that is life.
And we all need that, right? We all need someone to just guide us through.
We want to focus on your latest single, which is here right on time for Christmas, for the holidays, called Stormy Haze. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to it, to all the people watching,
make sure you do. It's so good.
It's such a well put together song.
Good.
Let's start with the inspiration.
Yeah, because it's such a cool song. We were talking off camera before, and we're like, it's so interesting. Most Christmas songs are happy and jolly Saint Nick and candy canes galore, all that good stuff. But you're coming with like a total twist.
Right.
You're like, okay, yeah, it's Christmas and it's winter and pretty snowflakes. However, it's like, this major breakup. Like,
you're going to write a Christmas song.
Yeah.
And you decided to take more of an emotional, some would consider sad path.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to do that?
The sigh.
I was really sad that day. I was going through a breakup that day, and I feel like the holidays are usually the super jolly time of the year. We get together with our families, our loved ones, and while I was going through a breakup during that period of the year, it was November, and I feel like I wanted to create a song for that period of my life. I feel like I write in function of what I'm going through, so that my listeners can really follow me in real time, where I'm in the moment in my timeline. And I actually wrote that song 3 years ago in French, and I was going through that 3 years ago, and strangely enough, I'm going through it again right now. And it was when it was time to release the Christmas song, I was like, well, we have this version. I have this English version of this song, and it fits with what I'm going through right now. And I know other people are also going through the situation. Sometimes in the period of November, December, it's a period of change, and some relationships come to an end. And I just thought it was super fitting, and I wanted to kind of bring my listeners on with me, what I'm going through, and we can kind of go through it together.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting how you took that emotion and thought, you know what, I'm not the only person going through this emotion right now. And whether it be, a relationship, or I don't know, it could be a job, or it could be
a good friend,
something that's coming to an end. You're right. Usually November, December is the time when we start to feel those feels. We are not bilingual.
We've tried.
However,
we have tried.
We do know how French can translate into English. And sometimes that feeling or that emotion doesn't tend to, sometimes it won't translate properly. So how did you make a point of making sure that the song still carried the same weight that it did in French?
I feel like when I'm doing different versions of my songs, because I've done songs in the past where I've had an English version, a French version, it's never like a translation word per word, phrase per phrase. I'll take the general story of the song and the meaning behind the song, and then I'll have like an adaptation of the song in a different language. So the form stays the same, the melody won't change. I'm going to focus on having similar types of syllables and rhymes, but it'll be like its complete like own story in the different language. So it kind of it's almost like two versions. It sounds the same, but it's two versions because it's the same story. I'm just expressing myself in a different language. But yeah, I think that by not having it as a direct translation, that's how it sounds like its own version. It's really like an adaptation of the original.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
like that. I find it's a fun way for me. I love to sing, so whatever the language I
and
can
what a
sing
voice you have. Oh
English.
my
Oh,
goodness.
thank you.
Yeah.
Voice.
Yeah, I do love when we've listened to the song, we keep on mentioning we love this sort of jazzy
jazziness,
like there's a jazz, like aspect to your voice.
It's cool.
That brings in that kind of holiday spirit without being like, like jolly. In the studio, did you think about that at all, about how you wanted it to come across?
I was working with my friend Alexis Leroy Plechayano, and his musical style is very contemporary. There's some jazz influences in his music, and composing with him kind of brought that energy into the track as well. So I feel like maybe that maybe has a link to all of that, but definitely like when I was recording the song, I wanted something that was a little bit more moody and I would be more in my feels. And I actually had a sore throat when I was singing when I wrote that song. So I wrote it in a way that would suit a sore throat.
Wow.
So it's a little more laid back compared to my other songs that are a little bit more explosive.
Yeah, because there's a very kind of easygoing, it makes you focus so much more on those lyrics versus like the highs and lows that you would probably do even if you're doing a song live. I'm sure you're just out here to entertain. But here you kind of feel like I need a blanket,
a cup of hot cocoa,
the fire, right?
And yet you still like kind of bop to it at the same time.
Definitely. I feel like it's super fitting with the atmosphere I was in when I wrote the song. Like I was on a couch, I had a blanket, there was a pillow, like the producer was at his desk and I was just like chilling my feet on the couch and I was writing. So I feel like it's super fitting with how it turned out. So.
Did you feel like any pressure when it came to creating a Christmas song? Because it's something I think that for artists, it's always a bit of a step. It's like, okay, now I'm going to write a Christmas song, which means you're really creating music that's going to be played
over and over again
every year. Like that's it. From now on, this is on people's Christmas playlists. This
is your Christmas jam.
Right? Between like Blue Christmas by Elvis and like
and
like
there's
all
Josh
of the those Christmas greats right there with like George Michael, Last Christmas, and all of that good stuff. Do you feel any pressure when no pressure,
no pressure? Like I didn't think about it that way.
See, now you're forever in people's homes every Christmas,
especially when they're going through a breakup. They're gonna have your song on repeat.
Yeah, I'll be reliving that as well.
But you know what? Good for you though. You did something so positive with that emotion.
You did.
Definitely. I feel like I try to see the good side of everything, and when I was going through that emotion, like at the time, like I was still trying to work, how can I get back into this relationship, almost kind of like in denial. So I really wrote that song in the denial phase of the breakup. So I feel like I think it's super cool to when I listen back and be like, okay, that's where I was at the time. And I feel like we all go through different things in our own way and there's different steps. And it's nice to listen back and know that that's where I was at the time. And Well, now I'm going through it again, but I feel like I'm going through it in a different way. I'm a little
That's
older
it.
now.
Yeah.
And it was quite interesting to release this song though, like with what I'm going through again right now, but it's comforting in a way to know that my old self like went through it, got
Yeah.
through it, and now I'm here and it'll be good again.
You'll be
Yeah,
good again.
Yeah, exactly.
definitely.
Well.
Yeah, now you've had quite the year. As much as exciting as that is, I'm sure you're looking forward to 2025 as well as fans of your music.
Yes.
What do you have planned for 2025 that we can all look forward to?
Yeah, well, I'm currently working very, very hard on my next EP. So I'm in the
Fantastic.
songwriting phase right now and just trying different things out. We're going to be hopefully releasing that EP like next fall or at least a
All
first
right.
single, hopefully by fall of
Mhm.
2025. I do have some songs like coming out before then. I have a
Nice.
Spanish version of Why Am I Falling for You, an older single that I released last
Love
year.
that.
So I
Great.
do have some stuff prepared as I'm getting the next EP ready, but
Mhm.
it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm getting all that ready, so I'm very excited about it. I'm very, very excited.
Not to be all up in your business,
True.
but
Be my business. We're
well,
here for that, right?
what what kind of
uh,
topics or what do you think you'll be visiting as you're going through this phase right now of putting together a new EP?
In the last year, I've been working very, very hard on myself, just kind of, I hit a lot of walls in the last couple of years. I've been living on my own since I was 18, and a lot
Mhm.
of lessons that I've learned and a lot of things that I've come to terms with. And I feel like I'm just not holding back in this next EP. And compared to the first EP, where I was spreading a lot of messages of love and hope, I feel like these messages will still resonate in the new songs, but you're going to be getting to know a lot more about me and the things that I've gone through and how I've grown from those experiences.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's gonna be a new facet of to my music, and I feel
oh,
like it's gonna be bigger than ever because I'm getting very vulnerable in this next EP and holding
wow.
back when it comes to the storytelling. And I feel like before in the past, I've been sometimes afraid to write about certain topics or I don't want to hurt anybody. And I've just come to the realization that in music, you just have to express yourself. And my
Hmm.
truth is my truth, and my story is my story. And I can't just hold that in. So I feel like that's what's gonna hopefully bring in some new listeners, and the listeners that I have right now will just get to know me a little more and we'll continue growing together. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
One more question. Of course, we have to make it a fun holiday
We have
question.
to.
All right, let's do it.
What activity do you look forward to doing over the Christmas holidays?
Okay. Well, I'm going back home to Quebec City and for
Mhm.
Hmm.
Christmas holidays. And I haven't skied in 2 years, so I'm definitely gonna be going to ski.
In the slopes.
In the slopes. I love adrenaline rush. I love going down the ski hill so
Love
much.
that.
That is
So
cool.
definitely looking forward to skiing and spending some times with my little sisters and my brother. It'll be a great Christmas holiday. So I'm really excited. Really looking
Oh,
forward to it.
That's
that sounds
great.
great. We're so
Oh my
happy that you're
gosh.
getting the opportunity to go home and spend it with family.
Yeah,
Doing
definitely.
something you love,
Yeah.
take advantage of this cold weather.
I hope you guys have a nice holidays as well. I hope you spend it
Thank
with your
you so
family and
much.
that it'll be fun. And,
Yes.
it's the
Thank
new
you.
year coming. So let's,
Yes,
finish
let's
it
all.
with a bang.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
that's it.
excited.
Going full
Yeah, spending
force.
time with family, eating some yummy food.
Yum.
And
I'm excited about that too. I'm excited about that.
yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
listen,
Num 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 num.
Thank you so much
thank
for
Josh,
you
having
so
me.
much. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoy the holidays. And for
Thank you.
everyone, again, Stormy Haze, you need to check
must
it out,
listen.
add it to your Christmas playlist,
Add it.
and keep it there.
Keep it there.
Aww. Josh is such a delight.
He really is. He's such a delightful person to speak with.
Yes.
Every question we asked him, his answers were just from the heart.
Truly has a great career ahead of him. So you must go ahead, listen to Stormy Haze, and check out all the other awesome music that Josh is putting out. We want to thank Josh and his team for putting this time aside for us to chat with him. If you like videos like these, you should just go right ahead and click bing, subscribe to our channel. And of course, like this video, Give us a comment down below.
Yes, let us know. Let us know what you think of the track. And let us know what's your favorite, like, sad Christmas song.
Yeah. Thanks again for watching, everyone. We will see you in the next video.
Till next time, everyone. Bye.